most pressing challenges importers are facing today right now?
Thanks, Matt. From TRG's perspective and from my perspective, we spend every day in and out talking to importers about the required U.S. Customs import bond. And for decades, it's been kind of a sleepy product that lives in the background, and you pay the premium and you move on with your day. But like the rest of the country, these underwriters approving the bonds, they're seeing the news. There's a limited capacity of insurance companies that are in the game to write U.S. Customs bonds. So as an importer, you have to have the bond in order to import, and it is changing. There's 250,000 companies that import into the U.S. There are tens of thousands of commercial insurance companies, but there's only, as far as I can tell, about 40 or 50 insurance companies that underwrite U.S. Customs bonds, and nobody's pushing to get into the market because there's so much volatility. Yes, the premiums are going up, the bond sizes are getting bigger, but that's not necessarily a rosy picture for the insurance companies. So as importers, you'll position your company much better if you can have an understanding from not only the importer perspective and from customs perspective, which is requiring the increases in the bond calculations and knowing that, but also not taking for granted the third party in the customs bond agreement, which is the insurance company that you got to get on board to underwrite your bond. And historically, there was a lot of weight that was put into a national large company, big well-known names, but as these tariffs go up and the bond sizes just get way bigger than we've seen historically, the insurance companies are going to be taking a closer look at your financials. There's no two ways about it, and you can't hold back. You got to have a rock solid relationship with your bond agency, or if you don't feel like that's there, you got to look around and know the market and know who the options are, because just like there are limited insurance companies that will underwrite the bond, there are limited agencies. You can go to many different retailers that will sell the bond, but many of them are getting them wholesale from one of really 5 insurance agencies that originate the bond. So, everybody in this room understands the bond, but you got to take it a step further, because as you receive increases, it's only going to get rockier over the next 6 months, no matter what the Supreme Court says. It's just adding volatility, and insurance companies hate that with this increase in liability that they're being asked to take on.